Hey guys, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty for another episode of my $10 guitar challenge, and this is part 7. Let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to the $10 guitar challenge. This is part 7, and it's been around a month since my last one. Some big changes have happened, but not a whole lot in some areas. So let's talk about that and see what's happened here. First, I did some driving around, garage sales, things like that. And if you recall before, recently I got my notes here so I can keep track. Because, you know, it is what it is. I purchased a little while ago a PlayStation 4 charging station for $2. I was able to sell that for a whopping $10. So I made $8. Not a massive thing. But I did a lot of driving around. And unfortunately, it was time for the old Buick Rendezvous to be put to rest. I've been driving it until the next big thing that happened wrong with it. And then I was going to move on to a different vehicle. It made it to around 296,000 miles. And it needs bearings in the front, which I could do. But as I said, at this point, it's not worth putting money into anymore. So I was ready to switch to my next vehicle, which I already had one sitting there. I bought a new battery for it, started running great, 2006 Trailblazer. But then, sadly, that didn't go as planned. So this put a whole crimp in my situation. As you see in the pictures here, yeah, it ended up while sitting there, even though I cleaned it out earlier, cleaned it all up, the frame rusted all out. Brake line rusted out, transmission line rusted out, power steering line rusted out, and the frame. It was just not worth it, so I had to turn around and sell that and buy another vehicle. So that left me a little bit in a tight spot, but I did manage to get another vehicle and get back on to my journey of getting this $10 guitar challenge. So with that said, here's a great one. During a garage sale, I found an in-box, all paperwork, Game Boy Advance SP. Now, it's not the one with the better backlit screen, but it had the backlit screen nonetheless, and it was good. And those in-box sell really, really well. I picked it up for, let me double check my notes and make sure I got this right here, $15. $15. And I sold it within days, a few days, for $165 on Facebook Marketplace. Cha-ching! That really set me up good. Now, I will say there is some things that made me grumble a little bit during this period of time is I also sell on eBay, and I got an eBay seller that tried to buy something, and I don't sell outside the United States. It's right in there. It's set up on the system. He tried to skirt the system, email me to send it to him anyway. I told him no. He wanted a discount too for selling it, which made no sense. Selling it to him because he wanted a cheaper price, and I already offered it a great price. And I said, look, offer me a decent price and I might accept it. But then I found out he was trying to skirt the ability to buy it because he's not in the United States. So I told him I don't ship outside the United States. You think that'd be it? Nope. He complained. He goes, well, you can send it to this address. That's a red flag right there. I said, no, I don't want to send it to a different address. He got all mad and pissy at me. And so then I said, look, I'm not selling that. And he goes, well, I said, I'll check out your address. I looked it up, and even eBay would not let me send it to that address. So it was a red flag all over the place. So I looked, he left me negative feedback saying I wasn't willing to cooperate with him on price. I didn't want the sale, and I just canceled his order without any conversation. So now I got to deal with that, and dealing with eBay's customer service has been less than wonderful. I guess the only Monday through Friday you can actually talk to a real person. It was on Sunday I did that. And I used their automated system. It wasn't addressing anything because I don't want just that feedback taken off. This person I think is trying to scam people. So I want to report that and get him taken off of there and talk to him about that because he's been on there a while. And anyway, they say, I said through the system, I said they're going to call me in 2 minutes. So, okay, I wait 20 minutes. I finally get a call and there's no one on the other end of the call. It was just a robocall. Nobody answered. So now I'm going to try to contact them again today. I got to do it with their office hours and all that and try to get through and sort all that to get that negative feedback removed because somebody was being a jerk and not listening to the instructions. Nonetheless, The reason I thought I'd mention that is for anybody else that's doing something like this, reselling, you need to see some of the negatives too. It's not always positives. Usually you see on videos people share, oh, look at this banger I sold and this and that. No, it's not always. Sometimes there's issues. There's people that you have to deal with. And as I said, sometimes lower selling items like that charger I got, I only made $8, but $8 is $8. And those little things add up. That GBA was a great find. I can't complain about that one. That was a banger of a deal there. And ultimately now, I'm moving forward now. I've got the clear coat for my guitar. I got to get the sandpaper yet because I want to sand the body down a little bit more. And I'm going to do video on that in this video series here as I'm putting that guitar together and building it. But I'm up to total, let's see here. When I said I bought the Game Boy, I'm rambling here. As the last video, I was at $42. And anyway, I purchased that Game Boy Advance in box for $15, which brought me down to $27. I sold the Game Boy Advance, that put me up to $192. I then sold the charging station, and now I'm up to $202 total. That should put me all the money I need to finish this guitar up. So next videos will be me, maybe what I find, what I do to it, and showing you those steps as well. Let me know any of your thoughts down below. I'd love to see it. My Super Strat's on the way. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. As I said, next one, you're probably going to see me working on the body, what I'm doing to that, into the neck, and if I purchased anything else to help add to it, or if I sold anything else. I didn't get any other special buys right now of anything to flip, so only time will tell there. Till next time, guys, keep it real.